What in the fuck?
All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look.
Let's turn away. I don't want to injure any more of my morale than I already have, I guess. Alright, let's go this way. So we can get what looks like to be another little chunk of change and some new shoes. Red brogues. Ask bangers. These dapper snakeskin shoes have an almost invisible white-on-white flower motif sewn into the top. The toe caps are still dusty from lying in the church. Yet, +1 for empathy because you're literally in someone else's shoes. Test perception, which is fun. My empathy is pretty good, right? Yeah, I don't think empathy needs the help. This church is cool. I had high expectations, and they are being met. The spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Cracked pane of glass. Colorful. Another garment? Frost has drawn flowers in the glass, obscuring the view. A figure drawn in the frost on the window depicting a deer. Huh. Take all. Mask Banger's silk scarf. Interesting. This huge red scarf is still dusty from lying in the church. A subtle red-on-red embroidery embellishes it with cocky roosters and mesque floral motifs. Tell you what, we'll put both of these things on, just to see if we get any kind of memory trigger. Oh, we got some more Pilsner. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oh, there's some terror for us to pick up. Okay, let's put our previous items of clothing back on. And do we have another hat? We got Dick Mullins hat. Amazing. Sure. Why not? Is there anybody in here? Anywhere else to go?
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore.
That guy walked off stage left here.
Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait. I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stop my feet and clap my hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Let's yell.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
And finally, let us look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible. then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
What if I don't want to know what's up there?
The silence, the darkness, they've enveloped you as in a cocoon. You cannot move anymore. Relax. It'll be okay.
That's all I can do.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Let's follow the shadow's movements.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Just trying to see if I can actually see what we're talking about.
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
This is like when you try to kill a spider and you miss, and now you don't know where it is.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
What in the fuck?
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
What in the fuck?
The shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
Let's just be quiet for now.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
Okay, the right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
Hey, and what was that about, the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting out of hand lately, but...
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Oh, I'm very in touch with myself.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
Injection of Spanish is cool.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
That is the most boring response. I mean, alcoholics generally don't give in at that accusation there. Let's do this. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit?
It doesn't matter who I am, Way. I'm just bringing you the message of the mother's love. She don't want you to hang yourself on your own stubbornness.
His words echo in the cold air of the church.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams. waiting for you to take it all and...
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
Oh. I'm gonna keep the ravers out of it for now. Did you just climb down from the church tower?
Sure did, Holmes.
Are you human? You aren't moving like a human.
I am, at least in part, Holmes. Into the mother's love burns away the cruel distinctions of the body.
What the fuck? You sound like you're not from around here.
Haven't you ever met a Mex before? Cabron. Surprising number of us around Rabashaw.
It's a mess.
You know, I'm not so sure myself anymore. Don't really matter, though.
Well, at least you're human. That's a relief.
Glad you're feeling more comfortable. First-timers are always nervous.
Hanging out in the rafters like some kind of fucking ninja doesn't help. Let's just say this just to see what he says.
Oh man, I would love to see that statue. I'm sure I'd be trespassing if the church was in use. But it's not, hombre. I done my share of illegal shit. Used to be in a gang, the whole deal. But even memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
I lost my memory too. Kinda haunts me.
No, man. You gotta let that shit go. Then the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture. Tiago's my name, by the way. Though those syllables don't mean much to me. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellas. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
Aw. Let's go with this since I know now. My name is Harry Dubois. My place in the world is Lieutenant W. Fritty.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
He sounds melancholy saying this. His thumb's a mere shadow below the ceiling. What are you doing?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness.
Fuck?
This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
This mother of silence. You mean her?
No. There's a new god in town, and she can be painted or sculpted because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
This is fascinating. Still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
Hmm. How did you even find this place? This church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was.
Mhm.
Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
And are these yours?
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
Are you sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Hey, not judging. I've got drug problems
I can
myself.
see, and it saddens me. But devotion can save you. It saved me.
Let's agree to disagree.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, at one with the state of the world before reality began.
This is some trippy shit. Okay, other
The sinewy
questions?
figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Okay, now I feel like it's time for this. Some ravers want to turn this place into a
The
nightclub.
ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
Wait, do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
So what do you think about the nightclub that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
Wow.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
I didn't expect that. You've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Did you see what happened?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
So does alcohol. Do you know where the other spooker is? Just referring to all the machinery.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Wait, so there is another person living in the church? And it's a viejita?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
And you don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me. How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Have you by any chance heard the Hita? I don't even know what that means. Say the password to her radio computer?
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
I do.
No need to overdo it. He won't mind sharing it with you.
One of these is weird, and the other two both seem like overdoing it. I mean, I feel like this is the not overdoing it one.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Okay.
That is true. But what comes after death?
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
Well, okay. Thanks.
I think we're done here, Ese.
I could not have predicted that. Like I said, I had some high expectations for the church, and they've been exceeded. All right. We got a little bit more time to kill before we go and talk to the smoker on the balcony. Let's finally open up one of these radio computers and see what's inside.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
All right, Yvonne.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East in Zelbinian Computer Station 1. Please repeat, is this the personal log?
Oh, she said that. I missed that the first time. Let's try this again. I think I might have the right password for the personal log.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife, death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Interesting.
Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Let us press print with gusto.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Let's read it.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
Let's read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
I mean, not wrong, given the encounter we just had.
What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
Let's read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
It's interesting. Like, before I read the second entry, I had the option to put the printout down, and now I don't. Let's read the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
I've heard this name before. I don't remember from who or in what context.
Artists, yet again. Harassing citizens, stealing badges, occupying public spaces with installations. like the one here.
Take it easy, little inner fascist.
But
Jesus.
at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Let's read the 5th entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Entry number 6.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
And I've met it.
A shiver runs through you as you look to your left, toward the silence.
Entry number 7.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Entry number 8.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Must be a cell. Read the 9th entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
That was me. So read the 10th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
It's a shopping list?
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Oh boy. Just walks by me.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots. Oh, she was...
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not sure I like any of these options, but I don't give a fuck about them. I really don't. I just accepted the task because I wanted to see what it was. So I guess I'm gonna go with number 3. I'm not just breaking in, I'm pursuing a mysterious lead. in search of my lost identity.
You won't find any answers from here.
You hear the machine roar back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.